been watching our previous videos, you would know by now na itong kapatid ko ay actually single. Palagi ko siyang hinaharap na single siya. Actually, when we did our first vlog, that was the time na my sister was freshly single.
Wow.
Mga March, single siya ng time na yon. But you know what? Truth be told, of all these years na in a relationship yung sister ko, tapos ngayon na single siya. This is the happiest I've ever seen so far. So, buti naman pumayag siya kasi I've been mentioning to her na baka may mga tips siya na pwedeng i-share, you know, how do you become happily single? And naka-reflect na siya at eto ngayon mag-share siya. So join us in our conversation as we discuss what are the tips on becoming happily single. And as per EmEm, she has 8. So sinabi ko, para sa akin, this is the happiest you've ever been. Tanungin kita ngayon, are you happily single? Are you really happy? Kasi baka ako lang talaga yung nakakita na masaya ka.
Hindi naman kasi yun magre-reflect out physically if hindi ka happy internally. So,
okay.
I've never been happier.
So inside out.
Inside and out there.
Ayan. So totoo, di ba? You've been single for several months already.
Yes.
And so far, how has it been for you?
Ang haba dahil matagal na akong single. So, pero malalaman mo through the tips na sasabihin ko ngayon.
Pero alam mo, may nabasa ko. There's an author that said na single is not a status. Diba? It is a word to describe how strong and independent you are for not depending on others.
It's true.
Bongga,
That's
diba?
true.
Oo.
Singleness is a gift.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
An opportunity. Malalaman natin kung bakit opportunity talaga. Tingnan natin kung totoo. Tapos, si Emma Watson, yung sa Harry Potter, hindi ko alam kung kilala niyo si Hermione Granger yan. Siya naman single din. Ang term naman niya, hindi singleness or hindi being single. Ang term naman niya is self-partner. Diba? So, you partner with yourself. Ayan. Buti naman pumayag kang mag-share ng tips.
Yeah, I want to share the tips that I follow.
Yes, kasi maybe some of them are also single right now or may iba naman nakakahiwalay lang. So, how do you find happiness in being single?
Yeah.
So, yun yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Okay, so are you ready?
Ready na ako.
Matagal na.
Matagal na ako ready.
Okay, so let's start. Number one,
recognize and appreciate the freedom that you now have. Because when you are in a relationship, you cannot disregard the wants of your partner. So this time, ngayon na single ako, now it's time that I appreciate the freedom that I have. Like, magagawa ko kung ano yung gusto kong gawin. So the things that I cannot do before kasi nga ayaw ng partner ko or ito yung gusto niya na kahit hindi ko gusto, ngayon nagagawa ko yung gusto ko talaga.
Ayan. It's interesting, no? Because in a relationship kasi, it's a fact that you really have to compromise.
That's true.
So, there are things na, okay, you don't want to do it really, but you are compromising simply because you want your partner to be happy, diba? And in the end, there are things that you cannot do because most of your time are geared to doing that. So ngayon, may freedom ka na.
Yes! Ito! Gusto ko gawin! Ito!
Netflix, yung mga ganyan yung to go out, diba? Or do things that you like to do, diba?
In general, ate. So may time na ako for myself. Like yung mga personal interest ko, mga hobbies, yung career ko. Focus na talaga. Wala nang mga distractions. And overall, my well-being.
Wow! Okay, so what's the tip number 2?
So number 2, when you're single, take this opportunity to reflect and appreciate yourself again. So, babalik tayo sa related to number 1, it's about yourself na naman. So, because being single gives you the time for yourself.
Mga me time natin.
Mga me time. When you're single, makaka-reflect kasi ka ng mga wants mo, like parang ma-redirect ulit yung mga goals mo kasi before, nag-iba yung goals mo kasi you had a partner. Parang kasama na siya sa goals mo, tapos biglang nawala siya.
Wow!
So ngayon, plan tayo ulit. Isip tayo ng ibang business plan naman para sa sarili natin.
Yes. So, para siyang me time. So, you get to have more me time. So, this is the time to be with yourself and to rediscover yourself again. Like, ano ba yung mga goals ko? Where am I now?
Yeah.
Diba? Or what are the things that I should improve on, di ba? Also to reflect on maybe the lessons that you learned.
Yeah.
Kasi minsan, ang tagal ko na may asawa, di ba? Pero I don't know if you agree, meron din kasi ibang nagsasabi na those who are in a relationship, they somehow have lost themselves.
That's true.
Diba?
Kasi,
Part of themselves, yun ang sinasabi nila. And do you agree with that?
dahil kasi yun, pag nag-compromise ka too much sa partner mo, of course, yung mga gusto mo sa buhay, sometimes you neglect it.
I agree with that. Ako naman, I'm in a happy relationship. And I agree, there has to be compromise. But when you're compromising too much, to the point that you have forgotten yourself already, then that's something different.
That's
So,
true.
this chance, as you said, for you to be happy, take a step back and self-assess yourself again. What are my goals?
Yeah.
What did I want to do, 'di ba? Before I was single.
If maalala mo kailan ka lasing ka.
Diba? So this is your time basically to
Yeah.
rediscover yourself.
This time also, you ask yourself, who am I? Who do I need to complete myself? Being single, you realize na you don't need another person to complete you.
Yes, I like that.
Having yourself is sufficient na to be whole.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. And also, parang ano dapat like when you're single, you have to be able to stand on your own. You have to be able to be independent.
Yeah.
Para kung may darating naman na partner, syempre yung gusto mong partner din naman is also independent. And then when you become partners, parang you coexist together. You're codependent to each other na siya pwedeng mag-lean sa'yo, ikaw naman pwedeng mag-lean sa kanya. But for now, self-discover, rediscover yourself again para maging kompleto ka ulit. I like that.
Number 3 naman, it's still about yourself. So, use this time to prioritize self-care.
I like that.
Yes.
Self-care, self-love.
Yeah, so this covers all the different aspects in your life. So may it be spiritual, financial, physical,
Emotional,
so,
mental.
Yeah, so lahat. Because when you're single, wala nang magpupullback sa'yo na, oy, wag ganyan, kasi bakit ka nag-workout? Bakit ka, or other issues ng mag-partner, di ba? So ngayon, you are free to do self-care.
Okay, and also more time and you can focus more on this area. After ka nag-self-assess, so you look into it in detail, tapos tignan mo, how are the areas of my life? And yun na yung self-care na ibibigay mo sa sarili mo, di ba? Say for example, speaking of self-care, physically, you've been really hardcore, nag-ano ka talaga, looking after yourself.
Yeah.
Di ba? Nag-exercise ka. And how do you feel? How does it make you feel so far?
You know ngayon, kasi before when I was in a relationship, yung parang kampante ka na masyado sa
Secured ka na.
Secured ka na sa like whole being mo kasi I don't need to do anything
May
because you
partner
know
ka
my
na.
partner na ako. But you know when that was removed from me, parang nga, na-realize ko ngayon na parang I need some improvement sa physical ko, sa mental health ko, sa emotional, sa spiritual, and of course, sa financial din. So,
Pag-uusapan natin yan. Mag-share ka tungkol sa financial mo mamaya.
ngayon, sa physical aspect, when I work out, it's a good feeling na yung papawis ka and you know that you'll get the results soon. The results that you want, that you deserve.
Okay, di ba? So, halimbawa, sinabi din natin, focus on yourself, like self-care. Emotional aspect, parang ano na yun yung number 2 na tip na shinare mo, which is to, self-assess and rediscover yourself. Sa mental aspect naman, how do you get to really focus on yourself as well?
Good timing din kasi yung last breakup na to kasi pandemic time. So, hindi ko kailangan lumabas. So, what I do is to protect my mental health, I protect people that I entertain in my life. Tapos, I read books, I watch movies, or nag-online course. I have all the time that I need to contribute to my development.
So basically, the third tip is about looking into the areas of your life, see where you can develop, see where you can grow, and because you have all the time, then walang reason para hindi ka talaga mag-bloom.
Yes, para pag tapos na yung lockdown, balik alindog ka na, whole packet from head to foot.
Ay, alam mo, gusto ko din yun. Kasi there are those who have decided to really be single for life. And that's your choice. And, you know, everybody has a choice. Meron namang iba talaga na they also want to be in a relationship. So for you naman, you're open to have a relationship or to not have a relationship. You're fine with that.
Well, right now, it's not really a priority. I mean, wala siya sa isip ko. Wow!
Like,
So, I think it's first time this time. Wala siya dahil. Wala siya sa isip
so,
ko.
hindi ka naghahanap. Kusang darating.
Kusang darating. Sabi ko kay mama na, huwag kang mo-tense, darating din yan.
Pero mahirap kasi, pag darating, ngayon pandemic, so ang malamang na darating delivery boy. Yung naghahatid ng mga grocery natin. Si Amazon. Okay, so number 4, ano naman yung tip mo na yan?
Tip number 4, which I really am trying to be good at it now. Foster old relationships.
I like that.
Like family, your friends and your family have been there through it all. Kasi nung may partner ako, di ba, you can't see me here at home. Like, uwi ako lagi sobrang gabi na from work, tapos
magdi-dinner kayo.
Magdi-dinner, tapos late na uwi, tapos sa weekend, minsan wala pa dito. So ngayon, it's time to play with Noah, with you.
Yes, play with me. Chat with me.
Chat with you. Tapos video call with my parents, chat with my little sister.
Yes, kasi yung mga sisters namin ngayon, nagtayo ng online shop.
Yes, so proud.
So, maexmae.co. Check them out sa Instagram. So, this has been your time to really foster old relationships. Because minsan when we are in a relationship, you get to be too occupied.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not that you do it intentionally, but sometimes you don't have enough time for the people who have been with you.
Yes, it's
so,
true.
ngayon, nagre-reconnect ka.
Yes. So ngayon, I reconnect with my family and of course, my old friends.
And so as you fostered and concentrated more on old relationships and rebuilding them once again, how do you feel? What does it make you feel?
Well, you know, I feel like loved. Really loved. Kasi yung parang yung relationship ko with the family and old friends, it's like unconditional love. Yung alam mo, it's pure and it's genuine.
Yes.
So you feel like a different kind of completeness in you na you are able to spend time, quality time with these special people.
I like the word quality, yung minention mo. Because, you know, in life, palagi kong sinasabi, life is short, di ba? So, we only have few little time. So, when we spend time with those who we love and who love us back, masarap na we really ensure that it's quality in the end. So, that's good. And also, sinasabi din nila kasi na I don't want to be single because I will feel alone. Pero, as you said, when you foster old relationships, when you rekindle old friendships again, you reconnect again, mararamdaman mo na I'm not alone. In fact, a lot of people are actually loving me.
Yeah.
Diba?
And then, when you self-assess nga, you won't feel alone because you're single. In fact, you love being single when you self-assess.
Yes, meron pang quote dyan na I might be alone but I'm not lonely.
Yes!
Proceed tayo sa number 5.
So, number 5, ito gusto ko to. Create new relationships by meeting new people.
Yes, dapat talaga. You have to expand.
Yeah,
diba?
kasi diba dati, you're not allowed, yung may mga strict partners minsan eh, no, I don't go there because blah blah blah, or yung parang sa sarili mo lang parang, no, I don't want to be close to that person because baka iba isipin ganyan. May mga ganyang tendency minsan sa relationships, diba? Yung parang may wall ka when you're meeting new people kasi nga baka maiba yung tingin ni partner mo.
Or para bang yung halimbawa, yung mga race horses, di ba? May mga ganun na tumingin.
So this time you can go out with your friends and then maybe they have friends with friends, so you can meet those, but it doesn't really necessarily mean na love relationship yun ang hinahanap mo. Like, build new friendship.
Meet new people.
Meet new people because you don't know, they might inspire you. If you're lucky, baka may single din dyan na bet mo, di ba?
Alam ko ikaw din. Umalis siya minsan. Di ba? Nag-dinner kayo, tapos pogi, yung pogi, nagsinunto. Pero wala naman, sinabi mo, like, this is an example, you can meet new people. Yun lang yung dalawang cute, di ba? May picture ako, nakita ko yung picture.
Cute naman kasi talaga siya.
So ganito, so sa mga singles dyan, let me know, agree, hit like if you agree na we have to meet new people, di ba?
Yung lesson talaga ate here is, don't cage yourself.
Wag i-cage, wag ikulong.
Yes, meet new people. Accept that friend request.
And follow back sa Instagram.
Yes, like, bet mo, follow back, life is short.
Alam mo, enjoy talaga ako dito.
Binabola mo lang ako dito eh.
Sige, okay. Number 6.
So number 6, try new things and step out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
So maybe in every weekend you plan that you go somewhere or you try new things like stepping out of your comfort zone. So lagi natin naririnig yun, di ba? So when you step out of your comfort zone, para yung parang nagsishred na
Parang sibuyas. Ahas. Ano naman yung ahas? Sibuyas na.
Nagsishred ng ano ba?
Sibuyas.
Sibuyas. Yung okay, sibuyas. Habang tumatagal, mas lalong tumatapang yung amoy.
Or pwede yung tawag dito yung shell na binuksan mo na, tapos pearl yung loob. Mas ganun okay yung life kesa yung sibuyas.
Tsaka sibuyas, ang pangit.
Ang pangit.
Hindi ba? Kasi yung
butterfly.
Yung butterfly. Sige, yung butterfly. After nandun sa chrysalis,
I'm not sure. Basta yung ganon.
Cocoon!
Cocoon
niya paglabas niya.
Spread your wings and fly like a butterfly.
Yes. So, kasi dati you are used to having someone there all the time.
Yes.
So ngayon, pagkatapos mo mag-self-assess, self-care, ngayon it's time to go out.
Okay.
Face the world.
Try new things. Break a barrier.
Yeah, whatever you were scared to do before, do it now. Kasi, maybe it's good when you meet someone special while you were living your best life outside.
I like that.
No?
I like
Yung
that.
parang while you were enjoying life, tapos na-meet mo si special someone.
Yes.
While you were discovering yourself, enjoying yourself,
Yes.
diba?
Kasi mas glowing ka eh.
Yes,
diba?
yes.
Tapos maganda din, because I also feel, it's unfair, no? Halimbawa, meron ka talagang gusto, I want a guy, kasi as a girl, no? I want a guy like this. Tapos ikaw, wala kang ginagawa sa sarili mo, diba? Kawawa naman si guy, diba? Be the person that you want as
Yeah,
well,
that's
diba? Na, parang halimbawa, kung mahanap mo man si guy na masabi mo, wow, I deserve this guy. Siya naman, he will be able to say the same, na parang, this girl, I really deserve this girl, and I'm happy to have her, diba?
Dapat you need to be the best version of yourself din. Kasi hindi naman kasi pwedeng gusto mo na lang ideal guy. The question is, are you also ideal?
Oh, are you ideal? Ganun talaga, diba? So, dapat ideal. So, yun ang kagandahan. So, step out of your comfort zone because this is where you will fly like a butterfly, sabi ni EmEm.
Just like a snake.
Nursery rhyme na naman yun eh. Okay, move on tayo. Number 7.
Grab this chance to be financially responsible.
I love this.
Hindi dapat mawawala yung mga financial lessons kasi yung
kailangan
madam
talaga.
natin.
Dapat, kasi sinabi natin kaya different aspects of your life, you really have to concentrate. And so you're highlighting that you should really grab this chance to sort out your finances.
Kasi dati, di ba, yung sa, parang sa Excel mo, parang merong partner gift next year, para birthday. Or parang random gift for partner. Mga ganun. So ngayon, guys, self-care lahat. Or retirement fund.
Material fund.
Yes, ikaw pala, iniwan mo. Emergency fund ka.
Ito daw yan.
Kasi at least iba hindi sa material fund ko nilagay. Emergency fund ko nilagay.
Okay. So, ang kagandahan din naman. Ang kagandahan din naman kasi sa relationship, I don't know if you agree, pero minsan magastos talaga pag may partner.
Magastos talaga, like mga random dinners, and
kasi mahirap namang siya lang talaga magbabayad.
lalo na ako, ayoko na yung siya lagi yung naglalabas ng pera, na parang ako na, wag naman ganun.
Ay, kung lalaki ka nanonood, dito, buhay ka. Kasi hindi magpapalibre palagi.
Huwag naman ganun, gusto ko yung tinitreat ako.
Okay, so hit like kung gusto niyo yung tinitreat ba si EmEm? Gusto niyo ba hit like?
Gusto ko din yung parang binibaby ako.
Okay. I-baby niyo na si EmEm. Hit like! Okay. Ikaw yung tipo na you don't just depend on the guy to provide for you. So, as much as you can, you also shell out. So, in the end, you get to really spend dinners, gifts, something like that, right? Or when you go out, diba? So, with this one, as you said, mas nakakatipid ka.
Kasi ngayon nasa bahay lang ako ilang months na. Wala nang date or anything, diba? So ngayon, it's time to re-update your Excel sheets.
Yes, tanggalin ang mga hindi kailangang items dyan.
Yung mga partner fund na yan,
Ilagay,
kalas.
ipasok sa kung anong mga saving essential tips.
Yes.
Speaking of saving essentials tips, our first vlog, check this out, lagay namin yung link dyan. Alright, so what's the 8th tip?
Master the skill of being grateful for what you have. Yes.
Gratefulness.
Yes,
Being
gratefulness.
thankful.
Yeah,
Okay.
gratefulness. So each night, diba? Like when you lay down in your bed, kasi yun lang yung me time ko pag ngayon, pag nasa gabi. So when you lay down at night, we know you be thankful na even though I'm single, there's a lot of things that I can be grateful for. Like my family, the shelter that I have, the food.
For free.
Yeah, for free. And then there's a lot of things actually, because if you start counting your blessings, you realize that there's plenty pala. So we have friends who are always there to listen to us, friends who are there to share memes in Facebook, diba, to keep you happy because they know you're down. Yeah, siblings, your nephews, your nieces that keep yung parang messages lang nila na hi tita, yun, it makes you really happy na.
And I think gratefulness has a lot to do with truly being happy.
Yeah.
Because when you are grateful of what you have, then you realize that life is beautiful. Tell me if you agree or not, na minsan kasi when you're in a relationship, your world revolves around that person simply because you want to give your attention, you want to show that person that you love him or her for that matter, tapos nawala. Feeling mo na parang, is life still worth it? Right? And then when you start becoming grateful to count whatever blessings that's in your life, then you realize life is worth living.
Yeah. Kahit yung break-up na yun, you should be thankful kasi diba, you would never really discover yourself again if it weren't for that breakup. Or you'll never have that glow if not without breakup.
Kaya importante, self-care, self-assess, inside out ang pag-glow.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
I like that. Speaking of being grateful, apart from, when you go to bed and you reflect and you say a prayer, you say things that you are grateful for, are there anything else that you do?
Well, I keep a journal, so parang every day I write 5 things that I'm grateful for. Sometimes, you look back at the things you've written and then you see that, yeah, these are the things that I have and I should be grateful for it.
So, mas kitang-kita mo talaga. So, a journal helps. Besh, honestly, I really like this conversation.
Now, I really hope that the content, the tips that I've given is helpful for the people who are watching.
Hopefully, it has been helpful for you. Click like if nagustuhan nyo. So, if I could just sum up what you said, it's really about looking within yourself, rediscovering yourself again, fostering the relationships that you have, create new relationships, get out of your comfort zone, show the beautiful person that you are, and then as the day ends, be grateful for everything that you have. I love it.
Yeah.
Sana nagustuhan niyo. If you like it, please click like and mag-comment kayo. Any final words?
So being single doesn't mean you're afraid to love.
I love that.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
Ayun.
And then, our hearts has been bruised, has been broken. Kung ano-ano pa ba yan?
Umiyak,
Yes.
nasaktan.
Yes. But don't feel traumatized because I know, and I hope you know, that you will love again. Right! Hopefully, and I pray that hopefully the next someone will treasure and treat my heart with love and respect.
Ay, I love that so much. Paano galingan maging single? Know these steps. Okay, thank you very much. Next time naman pag-usapan natin, ano ba yung mga lessons that you learned from the past relationships? Kasi
Okay.
dapat may mga lessons. Pag-usapan natin, yung gusto nyo, sabihan nyo kami like dyan. Thank you much, Besh, for sharing your lessons and your tips. Next time again, we'll see you in our next love discussion. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you got something from this video. If you like it, please hit like, click subscribe, and also hit that notification bell. We'll see you again next time. Bye!